Hello, welcome to Project Crossover. This is the January 2021 paper for question 2, and this one is non-regional. Okay, now all of these are available on Physics and Maths Tutor, as you can see there circled in. Of course, we've got the Grays hockey symbol. If you want a small discount code, if you're going to buy some hockey gear, please let me know in the comments. I'll be able to provide you with the discount code at some point. Okay, so scrolling down, question 1. This is question 15 on the foundation paper. The train takes 6 hours, 39 minutes to travel from New Delhi to Kanpur. The train travels a distance of 429 kilometers. Work out the average speed of the train. Give your answer in kilometers per hour, correct to one decimal place. So, speed, distance, time. We need to work out the speed. So it's the distance, 429, divided by the time. Now, it's kilometers per hour. So we've got 6 hours, and then I'm going to put 39 over 60. And you're able to do this on your calculators, no problem. All right, so type in 429, then hit your fraction button before you do anything else. And that should put 429 on the top of the fraction. Next, hit shift and the fraction button, and at the bottom, it will create a mixed number for you to then put 6 and 39 over 60. Why 39 over 60? Because there's 60 minutes in an hour. Okay, that has given me 8580 over 133, which I'm going to hit SD on. 64.5112782. So 64.5 gives me my first answer. Okay, question 2. Ava writes down 5 whole numbers. For these 5 numbers, we've got some details. Find a possible value for each of the 5 numbers that Ava writes down. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. What does it want down there? Just 3 marks. So the median is 7. I'm going to put a 7 there. The mode is 8. So I have to have 2 of them. So that will go to the right of my median, 8 and 8. So I've got 2 8s. The range is 5. That means that 8 minus 5 will give me my lowest number, 3. And then in there, I can have 4 or 5 or 6. I don't want to put 7 or 8 because then that's going to tinker with the median. So 3, and then it's 4 or 5 or 6 in that second slot, and then 7, 8, 8. A nightmare for an examiner to mark because there's multiple answers. Okay, question 3. Gladys buys a table for $465 to sell in her shop. She sells the table for $520. Work out the percentage profit that she makes on the sale. So the profit she makes is $520, take away $465. That gives us $55. From there, the original price was $465. And then we're going to multiply that by 100 to work out what her profit is. That gives me 11.82795,699. 3 significant figures, 1, 2, and 3. That means we want it to have 1 decimal place, which is 11.8%. Okay, scrolling down. Gladys has a sale in her shop. She decreases all the normal prices by 12%. The normal price of an armchair was $5.50. We're going to multiply by, let's work that out, 100%, take away 12% is 88%. So we're going to multiply by 0.88. And that gives us 484. 484. Okay, scroll down, next one. Flying through it in this one. Question 4. On the grid, draw and label the straight lines with the equation. So x equals 1.5 is going to be where the graph cuts 1.5. So I'm going to use a ruler. Must use your rulers, get it to 90 degrees, put it there, all the way through. And that one is x equals 1.5 because it cuts the x-axis at 1.5. Okay, our next one should be at 45 degrees, y equals x. And that will go diagonally through, like so. That one is y equals x. Okay, the last one I happen to recognize this one, is where the coordinates add up to make 6. And that's going to be at 6, 0, and it's going to be at 0, 6, and all the coordinates on the straight line in between. So x plus y is equal to 6, and that's our 3 straight line graphs. Show by shading on the grid the region that satisfies all 3 of these inequalities. So for the first one, greater than 1.5, so it's going to be on that side of that straight line. Y is going to be bigger than x, it's got to be bigger than that line that's going diagonally, and it needs to be less than this one here, which means shading on the grid, it's going to be in here, look. So that's the region that we're looking for in there. Oh, and label it R by shading on the grid, and it wants it labeled. Unbelievable. Oop. Then the screen has just moved while I try to write that down. There we are. Okay. Question 5. Expand and simplify. Love to see that. I've got another 9 minutes. We might get the whole thing done. Now I've said that, it won't happen. 4x times by 2x is 8x squared. 4x times by 5 is 20x. Minus 3x times by 2x is minus 6x squared. Minus 3 times minus 3x is plus 9x. Okay, that then gives us these two simplify, 2x squared. These two simplify, plus 29x. Okay. Oh, blimey. Work out the value of n. 5 plus n, take away 6 equals 13. Simples, yeah? 5n equals 19. Oh, sorry, 5 plus n. And then n will equal 14. Right, solve this inequality. It's just like solving an equation. Just keep that sign constant throughout. Take away 2t through both sides. So 5t take away 8 is less than 7. 5t, if we add the 8 on, will be less than 15. Divide it by 5, t is less than 3. On the number line below, represent the solution. So this is what I like. So t is less than 3, and that is an arrow, meaning that it's going to go that way. And then we place our dot over the 3, and we don't fill it in because it doesn't include the number. If it was t is less than or equal to 3, we would see a coloured in circle with it going there, but it's not that. Okay, next question, question 6. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Okay. Oh, look at that. Work that out in standard form. What have they done to me? Right. 9.6 times 10 to the power of 141. Oh, can't do that on a calculator. I should be able to. 9.6 power 141. It's having none of it. Okay. Let's just work this out then. 9.6 times 10 to the power of 141. Then I want to close the bracket. This is some expert calculator work, and this is terrible for any spectators of the video, as you just hear me putting in these values. I'm going to just type it all in because I'm not a fan of taking risks. 10 to the power of 16. Math error, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. 9.6 times by 10 to the power of 141 plus 0.64 times by 10 to the power of 141. So I've made this number 10 times smaller and this number 10 times bigger. And then if we add them together, we get 9.6. No, we don't, idiot. 9.6 plus 0.64 gives me 10.24, 10 to the power of 141. Now that's going to be divided by 3.2 times by 10 to the 16. And what we can do here is we can divide 10.24 by 3.2. That gives me 3.2, which is nice. And then 141 take away 16 is 125. So we get 3.2 times by 10 to the power of 125. Bit nasty. Couldn't put that one in the calculator. Sort of work that one out there. Okay, question 7. How much time have I got? 5 minutes. I think I might end this video here. We'll upload it and then we'll do a part 2. So I'll see you at the next video.